Recently, my truck got hit in the parking lot and I've got this small dent in the back. And the person who did that just drove away and there was no way for me to find out who did that. And that's the reason why I've got myself this REDTIGER F77 dash camera kit. It has two 4K cameras, one for the front and one for the back. And it has a parking mode feature that allows you to record even if your car is off and it just sits in the parking lot. If anything like this happens to me again in the future, I will be able to find out who did that and go after them to make them pay for the damages. Included in this kit, we've got the main camera for the front. It's a little bit bigger and it's got pretty good size touchscreen display. And the second camera for the back of the car. USB-C power cable for the front camera. An extension cord for the back one. Electrostatic stickers and owner's manuals. Another USB cable to transfer files from the cameras to your computer. Plastic clips for cable management, and double-sided adhesive tape. The front camera has pretty big size touchscreen display, one button on the side, memory card slot and reset button, additional 4 buttons on the bottom to navigate the menu, a swivel mount with what looks like more than 90 degrees adjustment range. In the front we've got large 4K camera and GPS module right above it. And on the top there are 2 ports to power up both cameras. On the back unit, looks like we've got the same exact camera. The USB-C power port. And same exact swivel mount. The other half of the mount is attached to the windshield with double-sided tape. And the camera is going to slide right into it, which is going to allow for quick and easy camera removal. I personally positioned the camera directly behind the rear view mirror and I ran the cables neatly behind the headliner, and I think it looks absolutely nice and clean. And we're going to install the rear view camera in the same manner, and we're going to run the cable to the front of the car as nice as we can. And we're going to plug it into the second USB-C port on the front camera to power it up. To be able to use the parking mode feature, you're going to need to get the hard wiring kit and install it in your car. Also, I recorded a separate video on how to install the hard wiring kit. It's a little bit involved, and if you're interested, you can check out that video as well. When you start your car, the cameras automatically turn on and start recording, and you can see the live preview for both cameras. If you press the button on the side, you can switch between displaying both cameras, just the front, just the back, or else you can switch it to a clock and display current date and time. There are also many indicators and touch buttons available right there on the main screen, and you can control features such as GPS, Wi-Fi, voice control, microphone, sound, you can take a picture, check the current recording resolution, G-sensor, and some others. There's also a button for the secondary menus, such as video playback and device settings. You can access and review all of the captured videos and photos right on the camera itself. And what's really nice about this camera is that it has 128 gigabytes of internal built-in storage, and you can start using it right from the box. And if that's not enough, you can also use external microSD cards for additional up to 128 gigabytes. Under Settings submenu, you can adjust many different parameters such as resolution, microphone, length of loop recording, G-sensor sensitivity, fatigue reminder, Wi-Fi, click sound for navigating menu, screensaver, voice control. You can flip the screen, activate parking mode, and GPS, set up date, time, measurement units, choose different language, format internal memory or SD card, access your device information, and contact help center. You can also download REDTIGER app on your phone and connect to your dash camera through Wi-Fi. And from here you can preview or download recorded videos and pictures, or change settings for your cameras. Now let's take a look at some of the examples of the video footage.
Whoa, what is that? What in the world? What is that? What the heck? What the heck is that?
Alright, there you have it. I think it's a very capable set of cameras with extensive list of features. For me personally, that parking mode alone is worth every penny. I also like the ability to connect to it through the mobile app. A lot of built-in storage memory, huge touchscreen display allows you to control and review everything. GPS function is amazing. And I love the fact that both front and rear cameras both shoot in 4K. Really high quality video recording if you ever have to use it to get the license plate numbers. So overall, I'm very happy with it. I would say it's pretty much the ultimate setup, and I can't really think of anything else I would want to add to it. Alright, I hope this video was helpful for you, and if so, please give it a like. Thanks for watching, have a nice day.